this video, we're going to be providing an overview of the Dun Bradstreet CMP SRA connector inside of ProcessUnity. Now, this data from Dun Bradstreet focuses primarily on the financial data set within Dun Bradstreet. As we can see here, we have an example dashboard to display this type of information. We can see things such as the SSI score and the SIR score in the breakdown within the system. We can also see a custom property that has been used to identify a high, medium, and low breakdown of the vendors inside of the integration point, and that would consist of all 50 of those vendors. Here we can see a breakdown of all of the Dun & Bradstreet financial ratings by each of the third parties and the different data points that are captured within this integration. For this example, we're going to dive into a third-party record to look at this data set. Now, in order to establish the integration between Dun & Bradstreet and ProcessUnity, we're going to need to set that DUNS number onto the third-party record. Once this has been established, you can go ahead and screen it, and all of the supplier risk assessment data will flow into ProcessUnity. To perform this screen, we're going to go ahead and click this screen button and see this information update. We can see below that it was last updated at 4:18 this morning. Once that screen is completed, we can see that it is now 6:34, all in real time. Now, this information can be done nightly, but each call will cost the customer a license and cost them money, so it's important to make sure you have the appropriate logic set up on that update flag. For our other connectors, the data model is a little bit different in the cost model. So for this connector, it's important to communicate with your customers, when do you want to have this set to yes? Some customers might want this to be quarterly or monthly. Maybe it depends on the risk of that third party, that they would like to have them screen more frequently than others. So especially with this integration point, you're going to want to have that conversation. So each of these data sets primarily have a tooltip so you can review what each of these scores mean inside of ProcessUnity. Now, all of this information can be calculated into a risk score. These bottom two properties are custom to this ProcessUnity instance, but similar methodologies can be established within our customers in order to provide a financial risk rating.